Today our topic is about the mode of transistors. As we know that uh, modes of transistor, there are four modes of the transistors. The most important mode is active mode. Second one is defined as saturated mode, and third mode of transistor is defined as cutoff mode, and fourth is defined as inverted mode. Now we will discuss uh, when the transistor will operate on these active mode. What are in that situations when the transistor, any transistor may behave like active mode or saturated mode and cutoff mode or inverted mode. Okay, one by one. So as we know, firstly we must understand what are the parts of the transistor. As we know, as we have discussed in the previous lecture, every transistor have three parts. Okay, whether that is a common emitter transistor, common base transistor, or common collector, that has three parts. Okay, first one is defined as emitter, second one is a base, and then collector. And we know that this transistors works on uh, there will be a two junction, common oh sorry, emitter base junction, and the emitter base junction or a base collector junction. Order of these, this is EB or a BC. This depend upon the which type of the transistor is used. Okay, because the first letter shows the higher potential. Okay, so in PNP, because in PNP transistor, if this is a PNP, as we know that in PNP transistor, emitter volt even emitter will be at high as compared to B, and collector will be low as compared to base. Okay, so that's why this will be order of P for PNP transistor. Okay, this will be order for PNP transistor. For NPN transistor, this order will be a PE, that will be reversed, and this will be a CB for NPN transistors. Okay. Uh, so as we know that for active mode, for active mode, for active mode, uh, emitter base junction, or sorry, we must write uh, emitter base junction. Meter base junction will be uh, so I must say for active mode, sorry, I may write it here. For this way, this will be a forward bias, and this will be a reverse bias, and this will be a for active mode. Why this will be for active mode? This will be uh, I miss. I think I should use this color. I must use this color. Okay. For active mode, the EB junction or BE junction will be a forward bias, and BC or a CB junction, BC for PNP and CB for NPN junction, this will be a reverse bias. Why this will be active? Because in this mode, this will be active because in this mode, the current will be why this will be called a active mode? Because in this mode, the transistor will be in a active condition. Mean that transistor will be working. Mean you may say that the current will be moved from emitter to base. Uh, Current will be moved from emitter to base, and then that will be moved due to reverse the base to collector current. And so this will be a active mode. But uh, both junction will be a forward bias because this is a forward bias and this is a reverse bias. Okay, so this that's why the current will be meter current will be moved toward the base, and then from the base to collector. I have already explained why this will be happen in my previous lecture. I have this function explained this function. Okay, now this will be defined as a active mode. What about the saturated mode? Okay, but if the voltage of BC become mean reversed, mean what is that must be a reverse. Actually, it is a reverse bias. Okay, so you may say that in this mode the uh, base and collector, it will be a reverse bias. But if I made the if I invert this, if I invert this reverse bias, I think uh, if I reverse it, invert it, mean if I've changed the polarity of this, mean this become also a forward bias. If this is also, if this remain the forward bias, but this all but is the if the it become a forward bias due to change of polarity of battery, is that VBC or CB become I mean forward bias, become forward bias due to changing the polarity, then this mode will be defined as a then this mode will be defined as a if both are uh, the forward bias, then this mode will be defined as a saturated mode. Okay, okay. But if we change in the both mode as if I change uh, both mode to if I change to into the cutoff mode. Okay, if both mode are a reverse bias, I mean if this become a reverse bias, EB become also reverse bias, and this become also reverse bias. Then both junction will become a reverse bias, so no current will be in this case. If both are become this mode will be defined as cut off mode. Okay. In this cutoff mode, because both are the reverse bias, no current will be start to flow from emitter to base, and since no current will will pass through both emitter base and collector base junction. Collector collector base junction. Both no current will be passed through. Current will pass through both collector base junctions. Therefore, transistor will be in open or switch off mode. Okay, but if uh, if this become if meter base junction become forward sorry if meter base junction become a reverse bias, okay, and a collector base junction become a forward bias. This will be the inverted saturation of the active mode. So this mean a collector become a emitter and emitter become a collector, because these are the inverted. So this will be because the situation will in this case collector behave like as emitter and emitter will behave like a collector. So this the mode will be changed into the inverted mode. So this mode will be defined as inverted mode. Inverted mode, because it is inverted behavior of active modes. Is that collector as emitter and emitter as collector. But as we know that depend upon the doping, okay, collector or uh, have depend upon the doping and size of the width of the, because usually the width of the collector is larger than a meter. So the effect is not exactly inverted form, but the process will be inverted. Okay, mean for collector behave like a collector behave like a meter and a meter will behave like a. So this that's why this will be defined as a inverted mode. Okay, so there are four modes. One is active mode, one is a saturated mode, one is a cutoff mode, one is inverted mode. So if the emitter base is a forward bias and other junction is a reverse bias, then that will be active bias. But if the reverse bias is changed into the forward bias, then both junction will become a saturated mode. So both junction will behave like a forward bias, so that will be defined as a saturated mode. But the active mode will be as behave like a switch on mode. This is also called switch on mode, because current will in this mode the current will be current will be flow through the circuit, and this will be defined through the transistor, and transistor will behave like a short circuit, mean current easily flow from this. So that's why, because the transistor is behaving like a short circuit, or this is allowing the current flow from the transistor. So that's why that will be defined as active mode or switch on mode. The in other mode, then when the both current will be a forward, both the junction will be forward wide, that because both current will be at saturated, so that's why that will be defined as a saturated mode. And due to why this will be happen when we change the polarity, polarity of the this junction, only this, okay, due to change of the polarity of the battery. Uh, and in the cutoff mode, both will be a reverse bias, so no current will be flow from any type of the junction, neither not from the common base junction, not base collector junction. So because both are the reverse bias, so no current will be flow through, and this circuit will behave like a open circuit or switch off mode. So cutoff mode is like a switch off mode. In inverted mode, the reverse base, and inverted mode, the first will be the forward bias junction will become a reverse bias, and reverse bias junction of the active mode become a forward bias. Mean this is the inverted form of the active mode. The junction which was a forward bias in active mode become a reverse bias in a inverted mode, and the which was the reverse bias in active mode, the that junction will become a forward bias. So if I try to explain the form of graph, okay, let's suppose if I try to draw a graph, okay, if I try to draw a graph between VCB, okay, and or I say that VCB and BE, okay, then here both will be a forward bias, okay. If I say the forward bias mean, if I know that this is a plus plus, okay, if I say that plus mean forward bias, and this is also a forward bias, okay. If the XX in this mode, the CB output will be a negative, and this will be a plus, X is a positive, and this will be a forward bias, sorry, this will be a reverse bias, and this will be a forward bias. In here both will be a negative, here will be a X will be positive and Y will be a negative. Here both will be a this is a reverse bias, this is a reverse bias, this will be a forward bias, and this will be a reverse bias. So uh, uh, VB is here, VB is here, and output voltage is uh, CB is here. Okay, VCB is out, collector base. So if uh, meter base is a positive, okay, and mean x-axis meter base is positive, and collector base is a reverse bias, then this will be a active mode, okay. And when I have said if both are positive, as in the case of here, uh, if both are positive, so then that will be a saturated mode of transistor. If uh, base emitter is reverse bias, and collector is the forward bias, mean that is a reverse of the uh, or reverse of the active mode. We may say that this is inverted mode of transistor, okay. And we may say that when both are reverse bias, then that will be a cut off mode. So in this mode, in active mode, transistor will be turned on uh, in the cutoff mode, okay. we may use the uh, if I in this mode the transistor will be active mode. Okay, in this mode transistor will be in this mode the transistor will be active mode, mean transistor will be behave like a short circuit and current will easily flow from this transistor. Okay, in this cutoff mode transistor will be switched off and it will behave like a open circuit, mean no current as current will be flow from the transistor. In this current both are forward wise, and what will be the input characteristic, what will be the output characteristic of common input characteristic and output characteristic. I will discuss the what will be the output characteristic for this mode of the transistor. Okay, and in this case this is the inverted mode of the active mode. For today it is enough, okay, for this topic. Now we will discuss uh, the output characteristic of common base transistor in uh, our next lecture. Okay.